the character traits that I'm looking for are just people that are obsessed with it.
Time to lift, baby.
Drive.
Explode out, drive.
Okay, it's going to be I, right? Bring it in, let's go speed.
You know, I've always said I've learned more from my players than any book, and I think I've been very lucky to have brought on some really good coaches. You know, Juan Gonzalez, Will Morlock, we've had some really good coaches here, and I think what I've learned from them is, you know, at GVN, like what we do here, you know, we're responsible for athletes' careers from, you know, the junior level all the way to the NHL level. It's not enough to just come here and work and kind of like strength and conditioning or just like helping people. Like, I look for coaches now that are obsessed with strength and conditioning, are obsessed with helping people, that question everything that we do. And I think the next part of that is they're not just coming here and checking a box. So I think people that have grit, determination, that want to work hard, that, you know, that aren't just coming in and doing what they're asked to do, that are kind of taking it to the next level.
It's not very black and white here. It's we want our coaches to develop, we want them to try new things, we want them to bring something to the table that's going to help elevate you as a coach and help you learn new things and develop as a teacher and your career path, whatever that is, whether it's going into the team sector or, you know, being an owner and director of a gym here. And I think we do a very, very good job, and Brian, Gabby, and Pat are extremely supportive of that and really make sure that as much as we're helping our athletes, our coaches are also getting helped as well to do anything they want to do in their career and what they want to have success in.
GVN is a really unique place to grow and develop as a coach. First of all, you just get like a ton of reps coaching, right? Like, for me, working with two teams, there's not many places that have that kind of volume of training year-round. So the staff here and the people around really kind of push you to have to grow, kind of understand the high-level stuff we're doing. And then beyond that, GVN does a great job of providing opportunities for continuing education every year. So even though we have multiple locations, all the coaches kind of stay in contact and kind of bounce ideas off each other and, you know, like what courses they want to take, what they're reading and stuff like that. So that kind of environment makes it really easy to grow and progress as a coach.
Opportunities that we have to grow with each other, and not only that, but as well as an accelerated aspect in technology with our programming has helped me a lot with understanding why we do the things that we do. And coming from such like minimal background compared to some of the coaches that I work with, I've been able to grow a lot in my coaching and my training, but also as just like the background with everything.
So the environment here is very high energy, high tempo, just a lot of people who are here with kind of the same goal. You know, whether that's in an adult group, they're trying to, you know, improve joint function, improve longevity or performance, body composition, things like that. And then on the athlete side, you know, we're 95% hockey players here, so it's a lot of people who are looking to move up to that next level or just maximize their talent at the level they're already at. So could be athletes in certain groups that play for teams that actually like compete throughout the season. And then in the summer, spring and summer, they're here training together, pushing each other, you know, very high tempo, high energy environment where people are holding each other accountable, and it just makes for a really, really great experience.
So I definitely would consider GVN a family. You know, we all go through hardships in our lives, and I definitely think having this close group of coaches, we're able to not only lean on each other for coaching advice or just learning a different topic in the industry, but, you know, being able to lean on one another in personal life. Definitely just having the Galavins, you know, they've been just so nice and comforting especially for a new coach being in this industry. It's pretty hard to start off, and giving me the opportunity to grow into this industry, especially as a female. So having the chances, you know, they definitely have been a family in that.
Over the last few years especially, many of our coaches have been getting some great opportunities at the next level, whether it be NCAA or at the professional level. And because that we're looking for a certain type of coach who's very ambitious, we know that these are going to happen. As much as we'd love to keep our guys around as long as possible, We never want to hold our coaches back on reaching their goals and aspirations, and we make it known right from the start that we're going to do everything we can to put our coaches in those positions. So something pretty cool for GVN this past year is one of our longtime coaches, Juan Gonzalez, strength coach for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Juan came on with us about 7 or 8 years ago. He was probably a couple years out of college and quickly rose to the ranks of the company. I think he spent his first summer with us learning our systems and methods, and by the second or third summer he was running the pros that we had coming in, and he ended up doing that for 5-6 years. About 4 years ago, he got the head coach position for the Rockford IceHogs in the Chicago Blackhawks organization, and then ended up moving on to the NHL. And he's kind of the perfect example of a guy who has high aspirations for himself and is willing to put the work in to learn and study and be the best that he can be. Built up a certain reputation in the community, and I think that combined with GVN's reputation, he was a perfect fit for the Penguins, and he's going to end up having a really long career, successful career as a professional level strength coach.